Yeah, hi everyone. I was, just looking at the issue that is going on in Nigeria, especially with the naira. Kind of find out that the naira is exchanging to the dollars about 950. As of yesterday, and like I always tell people, no matter where you are in the country, in the world, basically, as long as you have this Nigerian heritage and you have families back in Nigeria, one way or another, it's still gonna affect them. So um, that's what it is all about. For me, I feel like one of the only way really to control the naira is not by monetary policy by the CBN. CBN can make all the monetary policies that they wish to make, but it's not going to make any impact because the underlying issue is the scarcity of the dollar. Dollar is not available. The speculators are hoarding dollars. They are business people. You really can't blame them. They are hoarding the dollars, hoping that the more they hoard, the more it goes up, and the more value they can extract from arbitrage and all of that. But the question I have for the government is, why would at this point in time the senators, and the federal government is planning to spend millions of dollars, about 40 billion naira or so, on importation of bulletproof cars? Why would you do that at this point? Why? Because at this point in time, your focus should not be on spending money for your focus should be, in fact, the government should sign an executive, the president ought to have signed an executive order banning importation of purchase of foreign vehicles, foreign goods, foreign furniture by all federal and state parastatals and all federal and state government parastatals, so that they can conserve. They should lead by example. That's where it starts from. Then you now look at the other aspect. All our goods, most of the products produced in Nigeria, in terms of you're talking about, sesame seed, the commodities, agro commodities, which is where Nigeria has comparative advantage apart from oil, right? Those commodities are rejected at the port of exit. They are rejected at the port of exit in Antwerp, in Rotterdam, in Amsterdam. You can't. They don't take Nigerian produce, so Nigeria is not making any, foreign. They're not earning foreign exchange apart from the crude oil, which is also being stolen. So my point is that for you to see some sort of credible leadership from the Nigerian government, the first step they should take is to ban importation of any foreign vehicles, because it has to start from there. Look at the convoy of the president. What you're seeing is Toyota, Lexus, Mercedes Benz. The convoy, the ministers, the National Assembly wants to buy almost 40 billion naira. I mean, you can convert it to the naira, to the dollars. 40 billion naira worth of vehicles. Why? What happened to innocent? If you don't encourage local manufacturers, so you're not going to spend all that millions of dollars to benefit the Japanese economy by buying Lexus and Toyotas, then you're going to benefit the German economy by buying Mercedes Benz and Maybach and BMs. This, you see, that's what we're saying, that the first step for Africa is credible leadership. The leadership is lacking because what a leadership, if you had a proper leadership, the first thing to do is to put an executive order banning importation of foreign used vehicle by government parastatal, not by every Nigerian. Nigerians cannot stop them from living their lives. If they work hard for the money, they can spend it as they like. But for government, federal ministry, state ministry, commissioners of all the parastatals in Nigeria should stop henceforth from purchasing any foreign used furnitures, stationaries, cars. All those things should be banned. Let them conserve. Let's start from there. Conserve that foreign exchange. That is the first step. You see, because this is why we're saying, when Peter B was saying during his campaign, he was saying something about, let's move from consumption to production. This was what he was talking about. If that 40 billion that they want to spend in importing vehicles from Japan, if that money was directed into the Nigerian economy, to Innocent, to the Dangote Motors and all the other manufacturers that are local, that will boost the economy. That will boost the economy. But these people, they lack leadership. It's just amazing. But like I said, you know, for some of us who have, we'll keep advising the government. We've written letters to several parts of government advising on economic policy. Some of us, the Nigeria has a lot of professionals, project managers who understand what needs to be done. In the tech space, in the some of us we're association of professionals. We've been talking to the government in different areas, trying to advise the government on the solutions on how to move the country forward. And one of the solutions that we've come up with is to tell the government, listen, henceforth, let every parastatal, let every federal and state parastatal government organization, organelles, commissions, ministries, henceforth stop the purchase of foreign vehicles, foreign equipment, anything that can be bought locally. Let's buy them locally so that we can boost the economy. All the bulletproof cars that the state house of assembly, the federal and state house of assemblies are planning to buy for the elected officials, they should stop. Let them go to Innocent, go to Dangote, go to all the manufacturers and discuss on how they can produce these bulletproof cars locally so that they can boost the local economy. This thing shouldn't be. This is not rocket science. This should be. One would expect that this is something that they should know. So henceforth, our recommendation to President Bola Tinubu and his ministry, we at the Association of Nigerian Professionals in diaspora and locally, we are advising the president to henceforth put an executive order banning the purchase of all equipment by the state and federal ministries, banning all international purchases, that any equipment, equipment used by the states or the states and the local governments and the federal government that can be sourced locally, they should buy locally. That is our advice. Then you start from there and let's see how the naira will not improve. Let's see how the naira will not, appreciate against the dollar. Let's see how the economy will not begin to take shape and boost. Let's see how productivity will not increase. So that is our advice. Of course, we've written a letter addressed to the president, and we forwarded it to the president. I hope that Femi Gbajabiamila, a fine gentleman, would do the needful and take our advice and ensure that the president gets our advice. Thank you all.